Chosen ones, have you noticed how, no matter how much you try to live your life in peace, certain people and energies seem deeply unsettled by your presence? This is no coincidence. Deep down, you felt that there's something special about you that others cannot understand. Your light, chosen one, is too intense for blind eyes and empty hearts that cross your path. That light is a reflection of your divine essence, a beacon of awareness in a world where darkness hides in the deepest corners. The demons, whether negative energies or closed-hearted people, cannot stand this truth, and that's why you always attract so much resistance. You need to understand that when you awaken to your true essence, something in you vibrates at a frequency that forces of darkness cannot bear. They sense that you're different, that you are a channel for something greater and more powerful. Your light exposes the shadows they desperately try to hide, revealing their weaknesses and hidden intentions. When they encounter your presence, these forces are forced to confront everything they avoid within themselves, and it enrages them. Don't be fooled by appearances. Behind the fake smiles and poison words lies a deep fear of the power you carry. They attack because, deep down, they know they can never extinguish your light. Chosen one, you are strong. And do you know why? Because the light you carry is not something that can be extinguished, it is your very essence. Throughout your journey, attacks may come disguised as criticism, judgment, or even temptations meant to pull you off your path. However, every attempt fails because there is a greater force sustaining you, something the darkness cannot comprehend, as it lacks access to the same level of spiritual connection you have. Your light is a gift, but it is also a responsibility. At times, carrying this torch through such dense darkness may feel heavy. But remember, the brighter the light, the stronger the shadows it attracts. This isn't a punishment, it's a sign that you're shining brighter than ever. So, the next time you feel the attacks, the envy, the suspicious glances, or that invisible weight trying to pull you down, take a deep breath and smile. You're unsettling them, and that's a good sign. It means you're doing exactly what you came here to do: expand, illuminate, transform. They cannot stand your light because it constantly reminds them that the power they crave cannot be bought, stolen, or manipulated. Your power comes from your spirit, from your connection to the divine, and that is precisely what makes you invincible. Do not shrink, do not dim your light to comfort those who live in shadows. Keep shining, because the world needs your light now more than ever. You need to know that your journey, chosen one, is not like everyone else's. When you decided, even unconsciously, to take on the mission of being a channel of light in this world, you activated something profound. Your soul opened to a frequency that few can reach, and this energy has the power to transform environments, elevate spirits, and even heal souls that were lost. That's exactly why those who are trapped in darkness see you as a threat. To them, your light is a sword that wounds, exposing what is rotten, what lies hidden beneath the masks they wear. You are a mirror that reflects their flaws and weaknesses, and they hate you for it because you forced them to see what they refuse to face. But pay attention, the attacks you face are not just because your light disturbs them, but also because you have the power to break chains and free those trapped in the shadows. They fear you because they know that wherever you go, bonds are broken, illusions dissolve, and true power, the spiritual kind, begins to manifest. These forces, whether manipulative people or heavy energies, sense they cannot control you. They cannot influence you as they do others because you are guided by something far greater than material or worldly desires. And it's this inner freedom they deeply envy. They would rather try to destroy you than watch you grow because your expansion represents the end of their own illusions. Have you noticed how, at moments when you're about to take a big leap, everything seems to fall apart around you? Suddenly, people appear trying to discourage you, situations arise that drain your energy, or even feelings of doubt you didn't know you had. This is no coincidence. The more you grow, the more these attacks intensify, because darkness does not want to lose the grip it has on this world. They know that if you reach the next level of consciousness, you'll be able to open doors for others to free themselves as well. Chosen one, this is precisely why they surround you, trying to dim your light before it becomes strong enough to shine everywhere. But you need to remember, these moments of deepest darkness are, in fact, the prelude to a new awakening. So, do not be shaken. When you feel the pressure becoming unbearable, know that you are on the right path. You are breaking through the barriers they've placed to try to stop you, and even if they won't admit it, they are desperate because they feel they're losing. Your light is like the rising sun. They may try to cover the sky with clouds, but the sun always breaks through, sooner or later. Trust in your power, chosen one. Even when you feel tired, remember that the strength driving you is divine and inexhaustible. The forces of darkness cannot bear your light because it is a constant reminder that, in the end, truth always triumphs over lies. Keep shining, because you are chosen for this moment. Chosen one, I know that many times you wonder why you're always the target of envy, malicious looks, and unfair criticism. The answer is simple, though difficult to accept. Your light is a provocation to those who dwell in shadows. When you enter a room, even without saying a word, your presence triggers a chain reaction in restless souls. They don't understand it, but they feel the power emanating from you. It's as if, in a space filled with darkness, a lamp suddenly lights up. It's not that you try to draw attention, it's that you shine naturally, and that shine is a constant reminder to those disconnected from their own essence. They feel exposed in your presence, and their natural reaction is to try to extinguish what they cannot bear. You need to understand that this resistance isn't just about the people around you, it goes beyond the physical realm. There are unseen forces that recognize the potential you carry, forces that don't want you to remember who you truly are. These entities know that if you fully embrace your power, you'll become a catalyst for change that they cannot control. The fear they feel isn't about you, but about the impact you can have on the world around you. By radiating your light, you activate truth in people, even if they are unaware of it. And truth is poison to those who have built their lives on lies and manipulation. So don't be surprised when, as you stand in your truth, you begin to destabilize the demons that once slept peacefully around you. I know that this invisible battle often leaves you tired, exhausted, even. You question whether it's worth continuing to shine when all you seem to get in return are attacks and resistance. But here's what you need to hear: yes, it's worth it. Because every time you refuse to bow, every time you insist on being who you are, you're paving the way for others who are also trying to find the light within themselves. You are a beacon, chosen one, and that's precisely why the darkness tries to extinguish you. The more you persist, the weaker they become, because your light is a constant reminder that there is something they cannot control, the pure, divine connection you have with the source. When you shine, you're not just illuminating your own path, but also the path of those lost in darkness. So remember, your light is your protection. The demons can't stand your presence because, at your core, you are a constant reminder of what they will never attain. They may try to attack, discourage you, or poison your mind with doubt, but deep down, they know your light is unbreakable. Do not shrink, do not dim yourself to make others feel comfortable. Your mission is greater than pleasing those who fear what you represent. Continue to expand, continue to shine, because every step you take toward your truth is a blow against the shadows that try to surround you. Your light is your armor, your sword, and your shield. Never forget that, and don't let anyone extinguish what the universe has placed within you. You are stronger than you think, and they know it. That's why they tremble when you approach. You're starting to understand, aren't you? The brighter your light shines, the more you notice how it unsettles those lost in shadows. And it's important for you to know, the force you feel trying to pull you down is actually confirmation of your power. When you choose to walk in your truth, something in the universe realigns around you. The forces of darkness, those that feed on weakness and uncertainty, realize you're becoming untouchable. And so, they intensify their attacks. They know that once you fully recognize your power, there's no stopping you. You are becoming a master of your own energy, and that is a direct threat to everything they seek to control. You see, chosen one, the demons trying to bring you down don't only act through dark energies or lost spirits, they often manifest through people close to you, those you'd least suspect. They infiltrate through words disguised as concern, through criticisms that appear constructive but are actually attempts to weaken your faith in yourself. These people may not even be aware they're being used as tools by the shadows, but nonetheless, they become portals for negativity. That's why it's essential to protect your energy field, carefully choose who you allow close to you, and learn to recognize the vibrations each person carries. Not everyone around you wants to see you shine. Remember, your light is a beacon that not only repels darkness but also draws in souls hungry for truth. You're here not just to withstand the attacks, but to be an example of strength and resilience. That's why they're so desperate to extinguish you, because they know your courage to rise, even when everything seems to be against you, inspires others to do the same. Yes, it's a battle, but not one you need to fight with hate or fear. Your most powerful weapon is to continue being who you are, unshakable and authentic. You don't need to stoop to their level. Instead, let your light burn so brightly that it becomes impossible for anyone to ignore. And when you feel the weight is too much to bear, remember that you're not alone. Other chosen ones, scattered across this world, are also fighting their own battles, radiating light in the midst of the darkness that tries to consume them. You are all connected, forming an invisible network of awakened souls who support one another, even from afar. When one of you shines brighter, you all grow stronger. So stay firm, because your light doesn't just repel demons, it also paves the way for those searching for a way out of the darkness. You are chosen because you are strong enough to carry this mission. Do not fear, do not hesitate. Your light is the key that unlocks liberation for many. And that is why they will never succeed in extinguishing you. Chosen one, you have reached a point in your journey where you begin to understand that everything you've been through was preparation. Those moments of doubt, the unexpected betrayals, the emotional exhaustion, all of it was part of the refinement process. You are like a diamond that has been shaped by the constant pressure of the darkness around you. And now, as you emerge stronger and brighter, those who feed off shadows are more disturbed than ever. They never expected you to survive so many trials, nor did they predict that you would use every attack as a stepping stone to elevate your vibration even higher. Now, your light is so intense that it has become unbearable for those who refuse to abandon the darkness that shields them. You see, what the demons don't understand is that in trying to destroy you, they only made you stronger. With every attempt to dim your light, you uncovered new levels of resilience and power within yourself. They never realized that while they were testing you, they were actually training you. You have become untamed, not because the pain was easy to endure, but because through it, you discovered the depth of your own light. The shadows only pushed you closer to your true essence, and now you are connected to something they can never touch. This is the secret they desperately try to hide. What you carry inside of you is indestructible. I know that even now, you still feel that weight, that sense that something is always watching, waiting for the right moment to strike. But don't be mistaken, chosen one, this is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign that you are fulfilling your mission. The more you align with your truth, the more these forces despair, trying to find ways to distract or derail you. They no longer have power over you, so they attempt to plant seeds of doubt in your mind, hoping you'll extinguish your own light. But now you know the game they're trying to play. And the answer is simple: keep moving forward, keep believing in yourself. When you stand firm, they are forced to retreat, because no darkness can extinguish a light that chooses to shine. You are chosen because you have the courage to be a beacon where few dare to shine. Your presence, your voice, your essence, all of it is a threat to the status quo of shadows. And now that you understand why, it's time to amplify your light even more. No matter how many times they try to bring you down, no matter how many attacks you face, you are a spiritual warrior, a bearer of light who came to shift the energy of this world. Every step you take toward your truth breaks chains that have kept others bound. Always remember, the darkness fears you not for what you do, but for who you are. Keep radiating your light without fear, because that's exactly what they cannot stand, and it's why you are, and always will be, invincible. Chosen one, have you noticed that the closer you get to your purpose, the more intense the attacks become? It's almost as if, as you draw nearer to your essence, the universe is testing your determination. But here's the secret they don't want you to discover: the stronger the attack, the greater the impact of your light. When you feel the resistance around you intensify, when the forces of darkness seem to conspire to stop you, know that it's because you're about to break through to a new level. They sense that if you cross this line, there will be no stopping you. That's why, now more than ever, you must stand firm. Every obstacle, every trap placed in your path, is the universe telling you that you're on the brink of a great breakthrough. Make no mistake, chosen one, they don't attack you because you are weak, but precisely because you are powerful. Your light exposes everything they try to keep in the shadows. Every word you speak in truth, every act you carry out with integrity, is like a sword cutting through the darkness. They know that as long as you continue to shine, other souls will be inspired by your courage and start to awaken. That is what they fear most, that your light will become contagious. They prefer a world where souls remain asleep, where everyone follows blindly without question. But you, by refusing to bow down, are leading a silent movement of awakening. And that is exactly what they are desperately trying to stop. I know the exhaustion can hit you, especially when it feels like the whole world is conspiring against you. But I want you to remember that what you carry within you is not just for yourself, but for all those who are waiting for a sign, a beacon to guide them through the darkness. Your journey is not solitary, even if it often feels that way. As you move forward, you're paving the way for others to follow. Every time you choose to shine, even in the face of adversity, you give others permission to do the same. This mission is greater than you, and that's why the demons try to stop you at any cost. But what they don't realize is that by challenging you, they only strengthen your resolve. Chosen ones, this is why now is the time to intensify your light even further. Don't retreat, don't lower your head. When you shine, you are invincible, and they know it. They may try to derail you, to make you doubt your own worth, but the truth is, you've already won. Your very existence is living proof that light is more powerful than any shadow that tries to surround you. Keep radiating, keep walking in your truth. You are here for a reason, and no demon, no obstacle, can extinguish what the divine has placed within you. With every step you take, you are not just surviving, you are transforming the world around you. They can't stand your light because it is a constant reminder that, in the end, darkness can never win. Chosen ones, your divine intuition has brought you here. If you feel you are a chosen one and that your energy needs protection, join this channel. Comment 777 and subscribe to the channel to receive more videos. Now, let's enter the silence.